So, we've sat back, we turned, shifted the weight, and you might feel like you're stuck here because you're not allowed. I'm forbidding you, not allowed to push off your back leg, okay? So, if you were to come forward, you can push off the back leg, and then you'll still probably lose balance because you're kind of launching yourself forward, but we're not doing that. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine that weight kind of pours forward. And it's like how a tree starts like losing its roots. And you wait until the back leg is totally empty. And only when it's empty does it come under. So this part requires a lot of mindfulness because you need to feel when that back leg has come empty. If you pick it up too soon, what it will feel like is you're yanking the root out. And that's not what we want to do. We want that root to completely release, where you're waiting until all the weight is in the front, where this is totally empty, and then no effort at all for that foot to come back. Okay, so let's do just this part of the practice with some mindfulness. So 2 feet shoulder width apart, sit back, turn, and what I want you to do is hold your toes up. We're going to stay in this position for just a few moments. I want you to feel that tension accumulating in your ankle. So when that toe comes up, bring your mind's attention to how that front ankle feels. You should feel like there's tension accumulating there. So what we're going to do is we're going to release the tension. What can you do to release the tension? In your mind, think about it. What can you do to release that tension in your ankle? Hopefully, you will think about letting the foot come to the ground. If you just let that front foot come to the ground, you'll release that tension, right? So just relax that foot and let that knee bend and notice what happens. Your body starts going forward, right? Your body started going forward not because you pushed off the back leg. Your body started going forward because you relaxed that front foot and let that knee bend. This is the wave we're following. So that wave carried us forward, and we're trying to catch this wave forward with our whole body, letting this back foot completely relax, letting your body be straight until it's empty. And then when it's empty, then it's so easy to bring it in, right? No effort at all. It's like a strings at the knee that's just pulling it under. So we're going to practice this to the other side now, other foot. So feet shoulder width apart, your left foot forward, sit back, and let yourself turn so you're facing the left, and pick that toe up. Let that tension accumulate in your ankle. So we're going to stay here for a few moments because you really need to be aware of this tension. So if we hold in this position, you'll start feeling that tension. That tension is actually there the moment you lift up your toe. But you might not feel it yet. So if we give it a moment, you feel that tension accumulating. Have that toe lifting up. Everyone's probably feeling it right now. So How do we get rid of that tension? How do we move through yielding by relaxing into the movement? Let that front foot relax. When that front foot relaxes, let that front knee bend, and it starts that momentum forward. And you just follow this wave forward until you're rooted on that front leg. The back is empty. And then when it's empty, it just tucks under. So, let me know, did you feel that when you just release that tension in that front foot and just let that tension relax? Did you feel like there was a force brought you forward without you having to do anything?